So let's talk about the power of changing your environment. First thing I want to talk about is that I see the huge difference back in my fifth grade year, like way back there, because they gonna get old. But back to my fifth grade year, I remember I went to three different elementary schools. Right, I went to three different, and each oh my god, each elementary school was completely different than each other. Right, one elementary school I went to school with kids, who didn't really care about school. They was always in trouble, always fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in that environment, right, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was normal to get in trouble all the time. Like I thought it was normal to come to school and look forward to the chaotic and all the drama and stuff. I thought it was normal because that's all I see at one of my elementary schools. Right? Then on the other hand, I remember I moved there with my uncle. This is when I first moved to Tampa, Florida. I moved with my uncle. We moved there with him for I would say 6 months or so. I was out at a school called Northwest Elementary School. I bet we went there. It was a total different ball game, right? The kids, they treated life differently. Like no one talked back in class. No one was throwing stuff in class. No one was being chaotic in class. Like people wasn't fighting. People wasn't getting in trouble. So it's like, when I was around these people, it changed my whole life. You get what I'm saying? Like all I did was the same thing they did. I sat in class. I stayed quiet. I talked with. It was my turn to talk. I developed all these habits that they had because I was a total different environment. I didn't get suspended from school that one time compared to before I moved there. I was always in trouble because of my environment. People gotta understand that your environment can play a huge factor on how you go about life. Because changing your environment can change your reality. Just that simple. Because when I was there, it was like I felt free. Like I didn't feel like I constantly had my guard up. I didn't feel like I constantly had to defend myself. I went to school. I felt safe when I went to school. It was crazy. Like I feel like I could go to school and be a kid compared to going to the bad kid school. I feel like I went to school looking to defend myself. Like looking to the chaotic, the drama that each day had. So that's where when we left it, we had moved from Tampa. We moved back to my original hotel. It was a rude awakening because all the habits that I developed, I just feel like it was no good no more. Because the school I went, when we moved back, I start over. I start back getting in trouble again. I started being in school detention. I started getting suspended from school. Like all the bad habits that I got rid of when I went there, I got all of it back because we moved back. Like literally, like sometimes as people, we gotta acknowledge that no matter how tough you are and stuff, when you're in a rogue environment, you making it harder for yourself. You make it completely harder for yourself than it is being somewhere that's way easier to change. I had no reason why. I'm thinking about myself like, man, like I was in trouble for between 5 and 7 months. Now I'm back in trouble all over again. Like what, bro? Then it was like, it finally hit me, my environment. I'm back hanging out with the wrong people. I'm back seeing the wrong stuff in the neighborhood every day. It wasn't my fault, It was just my environment. But because like back when we first moved to Tampa, like after school, all we did was go outside and play football and play catch and play with toys and stuff. There, like, it was the complete opposite. Yes, we played football time to time, but it was a lot of other troublemaking stuff involved with it. So, that being said, right, there's other areas too. A reason why it's change your environment could be for the best. Think about career opportunities. Think about like elevating your life, becoming the best version of yourself. Sometimes it requires a move, right? Because say you live in a small town. Because for example, right, I was dating a girl who lived in the middle of nowhere, right? And in her neighborhood, Like there was no gyms. The nearest gym was like 30 minutes away. The nearest store with like good groceries was like 30 minutes away. And like everybody in the neighborhood, you know, it was like more the obese side. No one really cared for like working out, taking care of their stuff and stuff. So it's like if no one really have that mindset of like why it's important to look healthy or to be healthy or go to the gym and stuff, and you someone that never fully developed that yet, it's gonna be harder to develop that, because you could say you will lose weight all you want to, right? Or you want to get physically active all you want to, right? But if people constantly handing you like cakes and cookies and eating up all this ice cream and stuff, how can you possibly ever go forward with the goals you're trying to get? You know what I'm saying? Because she used to tell me like she couldn't really stick to working out and stuff, that I would do it like looking into it. It was like no one around you like into that kind of stuff. Like it's harder. Like make it easier for yourself. If you someone that know they want to be more physically active, that know they want to be in better shape, would it be easier to live in an area where there are more gyms in the area, there are more people that take care of themselves, you surrounded by friends, family members, if it could be co-workers that take care of themselves, it'd be easier, because you see these people do it every day on a daily basis, and it make you want to also do the same on a daily basis. You be like, okay, they get up going to the gym today. This is my inspiration. Why? It's my motivation. Why? Like, instead of looking at someone hate on them because they in good shape, or because they track what they eat, watching their calories, use that as an inspiration to fuel you. Be like, okay, if they could do it, I could do it. I just gotta put my work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is for me. Like, I love living in the area I live in, because it's like when I'm in the gym, I see other fit people. So like, ooh, like I can't wait to get my goals. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in a grocery store, I see other fit people buying certain groceries. You know, it inspired me because I'm doing the same. Like, I'm gonna look like them one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to the gym and I see older people in there, like younger people that have been there for years, it inspired me, because it's like, no matter how old I get, I still want to do this. Or no matter how many days go past, I want to go do what I need to do every day to get to able to get to physique wise. You know what I'm saying? Use that as inspiration. If you want a better job, it's like, if you live in the middle of nowhere, they can't really help you because ain't that much job opportunities there. Or if you have a career field that you don't go require you to move, why not move? Why not chase your dreams? I bet too many people that live in the middle of nowhere in these small towns while I was in college and stuff, like people in the area that tell me like, home is home. But in the meantime, they're not happy with life. They're not happy with what they're doing for work. They're not happy with the way they look. But it's like, all that can be changed if you take the risk on your life and move. Get out of your small environment. You get out of there, like, you can find a job that you can make more money. You can be in an environment where you can be more physically active. Not even just that, you find better friends. Because sometimes being around small-minded people could keep you from chasing your dreams and goals and keep you stagnated. Because your mindset be like, you get comfortable because they got a comfortable mindset. That could carry on to you. Because you are who you hang out with. It's impossible to have so much ambitions and drive it, constantly chase your dreams and goals while you're around people who want the complete opposite. Because they're going to be one to go out, party, and drinking beer all the time, or clubbing all the time, whatever they want to do. And you're going to be trying to get sleep so you can wake up the next day and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really have to be people I hang out with, because I know I want to get to in life. And I know a lot of stuff they do, it just won't help me. It's like, you know, I still love a lot of my friends' stuff. It's just like, what they want out of life, it's just, I don't want the same thing, you know, like, I don't want to live a mediocre life. I don't want to live a stagnated life. I want to grow. I don't want to look at my life 3 to 4 years from now, I'm still doing the same exact thing, or like with no improvement, not going towards where I want to go. So that being said, I have to do differently. So in order for me to do differently, I have to either be by myself or surround myself around people that's doing differently. But until I find people that's doing differently, I'm just better off alone every day. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is to it. But yeah, I want to make this video talk about how changing your environment could be one of the best things you could possibly do, depending on like what your needs and goals are in life. If you have big dreams and goals, and you know the city you live in or the little town that you live in or wherever you live at won't help you grow, and the people around you won't help you grow, and that job opportunity not helping you grow, or the body you try to get to, the stuff you're doing now, not helping you grow to get the physique you want to have, you might want to consider leaving your town and go to explore new options. You know, ain't no one else holding you back but you. Build a game plan and find out exactly what you need to do to get that life. That's it for today's video.